Day we are together again. On the day we are together again, I will pull you in close like a hoop with no end. On the day we are together again, we will share the same table again. We will share the same table again. I will pass you the salt, the candlelight will bend when we share the same table again. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will stop for a snack at the taco truck stand when we walk around the block hand in hand. Someday we will go back to work. Someday we will go back to work. May we be among people who respect our work. Someday we will go back to work. I will write you a letter for now. I will write you a letter for now. Hope is a message that survives somehow. I will write you a letter for now. I will help the strangers I meet. I will help the strangers I meet. It is possible to get back on our feet. I will help the strangers I meet. To the healers who keep us alive. To the healers who keep us alive. A toast to your courage, knowledge and light. To the healers who keep us alive. And the ones we love who are gone. And the ones we love who are gone. We remember the stories and we sing the songs for the ones we love who are gone. And on the day we are together.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Today is February 21st, 2024, 4:09 p.m. Lots of news going on today. We have the verdict watch for Adam Montgomery trial. It's been a long time coming. We've been doing the verdict watch. I just ended a live and started a new one because I wanted to read the Don Stephen McDougal affidavit for Audrey, about Audrey. And as I was ending it and the song was playing, they cut the cameras off. They cut the verdict cameras off. So I don't know which way this is going to go. Is it going to go, or do they have reached a verdict and they're starting a new feed? Is the day ended? Are they kicking them out of the courtroom? The camera's out of the courtroom right now. Don't know. They'll be back tomorrow, they said. Okay. So no verdict today. No verdict today. Court is over. I was looking on X. I was typing a million miles an hour. The jurors weren't given the verdict form when they went in. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me you're wrong. They weren't given. Are you serious? Oh, I didn't think it would be even 2 hours. But it's hard to do if they weren't given a form. Oh. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really. The judge is okay. She wasn't my favorite. She wasn't bad or anything. I'm not saying that, but she just wasn't my favorite. Right. Hmm. That's something. Yes, Linda Lou, I did see it. For those of you, make sure you go to Grizzy on Facebook, Grizzy Hood News. If you haven't seen, uh, they did a vigil last night for Audrey. It was beautiful, touching. You got to learn a little bit more about Audrey, what she was like. So, very much so. It felt very unorganized, if you ask me. All right, so no verdict today. They don't have forms. Can't fill it out. But yeah, yeah, Lisa, it was tough. It's very sad. Very sad. All right. So while all of that's been happening, we have the affidavit. Now I'm going to read that to you per TOS now. I can't show you that kind of stuff anymore. I know, I know. We can only talk about it from now on. Hold on, Angela. What did Angela say? It was beautiful until the old geezer said he always told. So he called her alligator baby. It's he meant well. He meant well by it. He meant well by it because he just always called her alligator baby. But the way it happened, it wasn't really the best either. Um so I'm going to read this affidavit to you. It's fairly short. Um Fairly short, but I'm going to read it. Okay. So this is what it says. This is the following. Um, you can find this for yourself. Uh, most news, uh, local news has it attached. You can find it. No shadow. No, you just can't. You're not supposed to show the legal documents anymore. So I can show some things, but some things I can't, if that makes sense for terms of service. But I thought this was interesting. I can show you this part. He has no bond, right? You have the right to represent it. These are all of his rights and stuff. I do not want a court-appointed attorney. He refused to sign. He refused to sign, which I thought that was interesting. Stephen is being not only is he the devil. You know what, Stephen? I believe in the authorities. I wholeheartedly believe you did it, in my opinion. Everyone has the right to their own opinion, and you have the right to a fair trial, as everyone does. But you could at least signed it. You could have at least if you did it, in my opinion, you should have signed it. Period. All right. The devil incarnated. Yep. All right. So we need to give a trigger warning. That's not it. Mods, can y'all give a trigger warning if you don't mind? Warning, the following content is for mature audiences. It may be offensive or distressing for some viewers. This channel is a commentary channel related to true crime pertaining to real life events. Each true crime story discussed on this channel has been researched from a number of various sources, including FOIA requests, articles, news, interviews, and more. Links may be provided in the description of various sources. Let us all remember the real human element to each individual. All right. So this is the affidavit. It goes as follows. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, case number S2400188. Complaint. Capital unaliving of a person 10 years to 15 years. Capital felony. Before me personally appeared the undersigned affidavit, Detective Kayla Hemfrey, who, after being by me duly sworn, deposes, say that Don Stephen McDougal, uh, date of birth redacted, driver's license redacted, social security redacted, who is here in after styled defendant on or about February 15th, 2024, and before the making and filing of this complaint. County of Polk and the state of Texas did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of an individual named Audrey Danielle Cunningham, 10 years of age or older, but younger than 15 years of age by unknown means. The affidavit being identified herein as Detective Kayla Hemfrey, Hempley, employed by the Polk County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Division. The affidavit Detective Hempley has over 6 years experience in the field of law enforcement. Your affiant and specializing training in the field of murder offenses, assaults, S crimes, crimes against children, and other felony offenses. Affiant shall show that on the morning of February 14th, 2024, Polk County Sheriff's Office detectives investigation has revealed that said defendant, Don Stephen McDougal, along with child victim, left the home of the child victim located at Redacted Drive in the Lake Livingston Village subdivision in Livingston, Polk County, Texas. McDougal and the child victim left in McDougal's 2003 Chevrolet Suburban with intent to drop the child victim off at the school bus stop near the entrance of the subdivision. It was discovered the child victim was not at the bus stop when the Livingston ISD bus arrived at the location and discovered that the child did not make it to Creekside Elementary that day. Affiant shall show that on February 20th, 2024, the body of the 11-year-old child victim, goodness, Audrey Danielle Cunningham, was located during a search of the Trinity River. Law enforcement dive teams located the child's victim's body within the Trinity River near State Highway 59 South at the Polk uh, San Genic, uh, Jin, Jan, San Jancino County line. Uh, Justice of the Peace C. McGee ordered the child victim's body to be transported to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office for autopsy and to determine the cause of death. The affiant shall show Don Stephen McDougal was a friend of the Cunningham family and resided on the family's property in a cab over camper. McDougal had access to the interior of the child victim's home. The affiant shall show that video footage and cell phone data places McDougal at 3 locations of interest. Evidence in connection with the defendant and the child victim was located at 2 of these locations and recovered. One of these locations is the Trinity River near State Highway 59 South, where Audrey's body was later located. Affiant shall show throughout the investigation, investigators were able to determine through cell phone data, video footage, and other forensic evidence McDougal lied about his whereabouts and his activities on the day of February 15th, 2024. Affiant shall further show that upon the recovery of the child victim's body, law enforcement discovered a large rock tied to the child's victim's body. The rope was consistent with rope that was observed in McDougal's vehicle on a traffic stop 2 days later. Affiant shall further show that through the investigation, there is sufficient evidence to show that on the date of February 15th, 2024, said defendant, Don Stephen McDougal, committed the offense of capital murder against the peace and dignity of the state of Texas. Witness my signature on the 20th day of February 2024. James Richardson, Magistrate, Polk County, Texas. You are hereby commanded to arrest Don Stephen McDougal, if found to be in your county, and bring before me a magistrate in and for Polk County, Texas. Uh, Instantaner then and there to answer the state of Texas for the offense against the laws of said state to capital murder offense 10 to 15 years, of which the offense Don Stephen McDougal is accused by the written complaint under oath of detectives Kayla Hemperly, filed before me herein failed not, but of this right make due return, showing how you have executed same. Witness on February 20th, 2024. No bond, signed James Richardson, Magistrate. On February 20th, 2024 at 18:43 o'clock p.m., executed on February 20th, 1893 o'clock p.m. by arresting the within named Don Stephen McDougal at 1733 North Washington Avenue in Polk County, Texas. That is the warrant. So, yeah, Nicole, I'm going to be talking about that in about an hour and a half. So, that is the affidavit. We learned one thing out of this affidavit that, well, we learned two things that I'm aware of that is significant. One is that she was uh sorry. One thing that we are learned is the rock. And the two is a rope. Number 3, they found the rope consistent with what he tied her down to in his car. Um, I'll go over it again. I'll go over that part again where it talks about it. Affiant shall further show that upon recovery of the child victim's body, law enforcement discovered a large rock tied to the child's victim's body. The rope used was consistent with rope that was observed in McDougal's vehicle on a traffic stop 2 days prior. I agree, FBI black SUV. I agree. Yeah, Brittany, I understand. A lot of people took that wrong. I don't think he was probably in his clear mind at the time to but I get it. I get it. Hey, Birdie. A large rock. So, the question is, he went out, he was by 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, he was already at a gas station. 9 a.m., he was at a gas station. So by 6:45 and 9 a.m., he had to have committed the crime. So within a couple hours, I think he probably, I would say by, you know, early in the morning. Yes, per clerk. Now, did he go back? Did he go back to the crime scene? Did he have the rope with him? This was premeditated. This was absolutely premeditated. It is odd, it's strange. See, we were doing verdict watch. We were doing verdict watch. And while we were doing verdict watch, we got the affidavit and I wanted to read it, and we were going to do verdict watch on this live. However, as soon as I went live, it shut off and they said court is over today because they didn't give them the jury slips to fill out. The judge had them. She forgot to give them to him. Yeah. Wouldn't grandma be getting her up for school? Well, I mean, grandma could have got her up for school that morning. I really think, yeah, court is over. Court is over. Otherwise, I wholeheartedly think there would have been a verdict today. If they had those slips that they could have filled out, they sat there for 2 hours. But I think, Justin, she did give the slips. I watched it. Well, that's not what they're saying. Hold on. Let's see here. Everyone's going haywire on X right now. They're saying that they didn't get the slips. She mentioned the slips. They would have just asked for the slips. If the justice system would have known him. Yeah, we're talking about Harmony right now. So they start back at 9 a.m. in the morning? Yeah, Las Vegas girl. I agree. I agree. I feel really bad for the family right now. I just feel the police, the I have full faith in the police in what they see fit in Texas. Now, if it was like Hawkins County, Tennessee, I may not. But I know that if further justice needs to be done for anyone, that these the Polk County will make sure it is taken care of if they see fit. I agree. I agree. I agree. Well, I guess that the judge did. Oh, I thought I exited out. Um, so I guess it's gonna. Oh, look at this picture of Harmony. Look at this picture. What is wrong with people? So 8:45. Hey, Megs. Okay, there we go. They were given instruction slips, but not verdict slips. Look at little Harmony. I don't know. Look how precious Harmony is there. In my opinion, Adam, just like his ex said that was on the stand, the one who kept saying, "Sir, I'm an addict, sir, I'm an addict." I think Adam just simply I think there are parents out there for one reason or another, if they have multiple kids, like, it's always parents that usually have multiple kids, they will treat one child horribly. It's like they have something against them or something. And she said that, um ew, no, we don't see somebody's toenail. And she said that uh Adam had something against her. Jury sent home for the day. No verdict today. Um I I thought there would be a verdict today. I honestly did. Um I don't think the the I don't think the defense had a strong story at all, like at all. Like they had nothing. Those memes though. Yeah, yeah. No verdict today. No verdict today. 8:45, 9 a.m. in the morning. Yes, the scapegoat is right. He probably never connected to Harmony. I'm probably the black sheep of my family too. But that's okay. I used to have a black Jeep and I had a sticker on the back that said, "I'm the black Jeep of my family." Get it? So, did he refuse a lawyer? Did Steven? Did Stephen refuse a lawyer? He declined. Yes, they gave instruction slips, but not the verdict forms. Yeah, you never know. Could be. Mindy. I know I'm the black sheep. I was a pastor's daughter, a little Pentecostal at that. Well, I understand. That's okay. That's right. We're misfits. We're okay with that. We have good hearts, though, don't we? I'm with my 4-year grandson getting separated. No worries, candy. Canadian cookie. Why wouldn't the jury ask for the form? I don't know. Maybe they thought they had to wait or just sitting there. You just don't know. Justin Irie, the woman, I heard a woman in line 4 years ago. I never have to work. I'm going to get pregnant next year so I can get SSB. Sad. The people that really need assistance never get theirs. Yeah. The people, in my opinion, it seems like who are really, really trying to make it, right? They're working hard, but they just can't get ahead. They're right there where they make just enough to where they can't get ahead, right? So they don't get any help. Just sad. Me too, Wanda. That hating one child thing is real. I was the one child for my mother. Oh, wow. That's really sad. Mistaken identity. My only sibling was traumatized too by being spoiled while I was beaten down in every way. That's really, really terrible. Um, this was the first time I seen the judge. Yeah. I mean, I'm not crazy about the judge. She's not horrible, but I don't know. It's not that I it's not that I don't like her. I like her, but I don't know. It was just it was a weird trial. It felt maybe because Adam wasn't there. Maybe. Maybe because it felt very disorganized. That's the way I feel. I just don't jive with her. Just didn't get that. We've had much better judges, nosing. Yeah. I just felt like there was no connection with the people. You know what I mean? Like in Murdoch's trial, love the judge, right? Love the judge. Um, just seems a little wonky to me. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I've cat head thumbs. I expected with I don't know, I expected more. I think the prosecution did I think they did a great job. I think they were thorough and stuff, but I expected more pushing back. Yes, Cassie. She felt very disengaged. I guess that's the word. What did it say? Sorry, it's moving by so fast. Justin, you crack me up listening and doing dishes. I love the black Jeep and you cracking yourself up. Yeah, she was definitely no Judge Newman. And what was there was the other judge that was just in the Murdaugh trial uh for, him trying to get a new hearing. She was an older woman, and she was definitely from South Carolina. She's like, "Mr. Murdoch, I've tried to tell you. Now, I think, Mr. Murdoch, that if there's plenty of evidence against you, I really do. But, if you want to, you know, her, I liked her. I really liked her. You know, she reminded me of my old gym teacher, to be honest with you. She reminded me. My old gym teacher, Miss Holly. And she sounded like her. That's like her twin. Now, Mr. Murdoch, I've tried to do time and time again, Mr. Murdoch. Judge Jean. Did Adam get beat up today and taken to medical unit? We can hope, Linda Lou. Not that I'm aware of. Will you over the chat? Um, I have not done. I'm such a hillbilly. I have not, Mr. Murdoch. I haven't done. I've never worked that case. I pray it wasn't a mistrial. I was hoping in her sentencing she was. Yeah. Yes, Adam got beat up today. Someone said. Represent. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Adam Montgomery. I'm looking. Taken to hospital. Let's see if that'll. Um, what's this? Where did they get this source? It was on Court TV, they said. His father did die recently. Yes. Here, we'll go to Court TV here. See what they say. There's not really. Who is New Hampshire? Oh, no. What was that? New Mexico versus Hannah. What to expect? Officers waste. Adam Montgomery says officers wasted taxpayers' money searching for his daughter. You son of a brick. He is the most arrogant. Listen, I wish if anyone deserves if anyone deserves the penalty, it's Adam Montgomery and Stephen McDougal. Those two.
Daughter said, hey, everybody, look for like bringing to the swamp and the FBI and everything else is picking up the weapons. And this thing, like, turned out like, and she was like, yeah, I'm like,
Oh, this is the recording.
I'm like, everything that's said to them, no matter how outlandish scary they have to do their due diligence. I can grasp that, right? But Julie, my friend who died, who is cool as, you don't even know what his friend's name was. It's really bad,
It's coming, beautiful sunflower. I agree. I think that someone just said prison justice is what's best for Adam, and I can't really say I don't. I mean, sometimes I feel like death is an easy way out for them, right? People's been going crazy over the Ruby Frank thing. I've never followed the Ruby Frank thing. I've just seen a couple videos and that's about it. Yeah, yeah. Guards look away. Sometimes they sure do. Sometimes they sure do. Guys, I will be back in an hour and 10 minutes. Don't miss this live coming up, y'all. Please don't miss this live. It's an hour and 10 minutes from now. It is a little boy named Elijah View. And I got a lot of information. If anyone is in that area, email me, call me. If you can, here's my number. You can call me at this number after I end this live. If you know anything, text me it to this number right here. Um, FBI out. I don't know if it'll give a notification. But it's scheduled. So if you click on that, it should give you a notification that way. Where's the case? It is in Wisconsin. Beautiful little boy. Beautiful, handsome little boy. Let me show you. Reminds me a lot of Quentin. A lot of Quentin. Guys, I pray this baby's found. Look at this. Look at this real quick. Okay, caller, call me back in just 1 minute, okay? This is Elijah. And this is mom. Now, it says that here's Elijah, here's his little sister, or bigger sister, sorry. We don't know where he is. We'll be going over a lot of it. We need a lot of prayers. Lots of prayers. So I'll be back at 6:30 maybe. I may have to move it to 6:30, but just click the reminder button. If not, check around that time, because this case, there is an Amber Alert. There is an Amber Alert. Yeah, Danielle, there is an Amber Alert. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.